Hey, and welcome to the second episode of the Dem-Adie Show. I was going to say that.
Yeah, I bet you was.
Yeah, I was. Welcome to the second episode of the Dem-Adie Show. I'm Demi.
I'm M-Aide.
And this is a show where we talk about what we think is stupid, and we mainly stress our opinions. The first thing that we want to talk about, Big Kev or M-Adie brought it to my attention.
The whole Justin Bieber fans about cutting themselves, whatever. I think that's kind of a hoax because they said it's over him smoking weed. I kind of think the smoking weed part, I think that's kind of true because, come on, he's an entertainer. What entertainer
doesn't dabble in,
some type of the correctional creations or whatever,
recreational usage. Yeah, I get you. No, it could be a hoax. Very possibly, you could do it with Microsoft Paint. You can make it look like a Facebook posting. It's real easy. Yeah. It's not hard. No, I completely agree that it could be a hoax. But say these girls are really doing this. They're so outraged that Justin Bieber got caught smoking a blunt that they're willing to mutilate themselves because they think so highly of him.
Yeah, and what are most Justin Bieber's fans? What are they like? Probably like the youngest, like 6, 7 years old kids. Not younger.
But the girls that are doing this, from at least what I could judge by looking at the
teenagers,
the teens, like I'd say 14, maybe 16.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? It's still setting a better example for
the younger ones. Completely agree. But if it's true, okay, and the Justin Bieber fans, the Bieber believers, I'm pronouncing it wrong. I just like saying Bieber. I'm sorry. I'm a sick person. The Bieber believers or whatever, them people.
Yeah. Whatever.
If they really are mutilating themselves over
him smoking a blunt.
He's an adult. He made a decision. If I was a Southern man, I would say they need Christ. But I'm another person, and I say that they need common sense.
Yeah, common sense.
They need a big stick smacked upside their head repeatedly until at least some
form of common sense
leaks out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Until they stop moving is the old philosophy I believe in. But that kind of trickles around the parents a little bit. If your kid, I mean, I know you have 2 boys.
Yeah.
But I have a little girl. She's 4 years old right now. But if she got into an artist like kids get into Justin Bieber now, and I saw cuts like that, and it was because of how obsessed she was with a specific artist. I want to talk to them and sit them down because. Do you not notice? Did anybody see these pictures? Did you guys see these pictures? These arms are mutilated.
I seen one picture. It was the chick had all of her arms.
Yeah, she tried to spell his name, is what the caption said. And there's still, in fact, it could be a hoax. The whole John Cena dies in drunk driving accident or whatever it was that led to a big virus or whatever.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy. But this the parents don't notice, and a lot of these parents.
Because I bet you a lot of these parents that allow their kids to do this stuff with kids themselves.
Well, not allow, but they don't pay attention enough.
Yeah,
because they're too busy.
Worry about
their party life, their social life.
Yeah.
They were now kids raising kids. We discussed this before the show.
Yeah.
Kids raising kids does not mean the age that you became a parent. It's your mind state.
Yeah.
If you are not ready to take care of this child, adoption. I don't believe in abortion. I mean, I heard rape cases and stuff, and there are extenuating circumstances, everything. But come on, seriously, if you're not going to be fucking adult enough
and responsible enough, and wear protection, or on the female's behalf, get some type of birth control for yourself, for themselves.
Morning after pill, they got that too. I don't exactly believe in it, but if you're gonna lay with somebody, there's consequences. There really is. There's not just STDs or AIDS that you got to worry about. There's also pregnancy. That's a whole nother life.
Yeah, it is.
Whole nother life. It's I said it in the last show. I'll say it again. Stupidity. Stupidity reigns supreme. It's ridiculous. The whole kids raising kids thing.
I think there's so much stupidity in the world, right? That now people say, "Oh, money makes the world go around." No, I think it's stupidity makes the world go around.
Makes it spin a little slower, I tell you that.
But it still makes the world go around, though, because there's a lot of stupid people out there in the world.
If stupidity hurt, there'd be a lot of people walking around going, ow.
Yeah.
Like, for real. That's all I got to say about that.
Right.
I want to take a quick break real quick. And M-Aide made this graphic work right here. And if you need some shit done, hit him up. You know, I'm sure you guys can work something out. He also makes beats. I didn't tell you anything, though. All right. There'll be a link in the description of how to contact this mofo right here.
Actually, right on the YouTube page, if you go to our pages, our Facebook pages are up there, yours and mine, and then our other YouTube pages that we have. My main YouTube page, his main YouTube page, and he also has a group.
Oh, now you're gonna put me on the spot. Here we go.
And it's Deep and Demi, as you know. Like I said, this is Demi, and I'm M-Aide.
Right. I think they got this by now. I'm the little guy, you're the big guy.
Yeah.
Or Dems and Big Kev. We've been called that too.
Yeah.
You know. My mom likes the name Dems. It's okay. Yeah. But moving on. I think you were gonna mention something about the video that we put up.
Oh yeah. On their page, if you go to the Dem-Adie Show page, you'll see.
Do some research.
Yeah.
It's there.
It's there. They got the one video right now.
Monster.
It's live.
It's a live montage of different shows that we've done recently over the past couple months.
But I believe the audio that plays in it is
the actual audio track. Yes.
Yeah.
And
except for a few times you hear the audience in it.
Well, yeah. There's live segments in there, and that the ending is funny. That was Deep Capone put that together. My partner in crime, and it's a sick video. You gotta check it out. I think he said something to me that if the video gets enough traction, if it gets enough views and stuff, that he was gonna make another video and put it up. But I don't know. That's on Deep. Just whatever he wants to do with that. But you know, there was other things that we wanted to cover. But I forgot.
Things about the thing that's going on with the gun control.
Control, yeah.
Laws. I think personally, the best way to do it, I'll say it, and then I've been hearing it from everybody else, because I'm just going to be basically quote everybody else, make more stiffer laws.
Like they did with drinking and driving.
Yep.
Yes, what they did is they ramped up, since the 1970s, I believe it was, they ramped up the penalties for drinking and driving for a bartender serving somebody that was clearly over the limit. They did these things, and 2/3 of the accidents were decreased. Yeah. Amazing. Yeah. Isn't that we're trying 2/3? That's a huge.
Yeah, it is.
That's a huge number right there.
Yeah.
You know.
But I see on the gun control, in order for that to work, you do it with the bullets, not with the guns themselves. You do it with the bullets.
Well, all right. But why do you need a fully automatic?
But I'm saying, obviously, get rid of the guns that you don't need. Like fully automatic. I'm sorry, you're
a civilian.
Shouldn't have one.
It's gun control is a touchy subject. If you're a gun nut, gun lover, or whatever, anything like that, and you just love you love your gun. This is my rifle. This is my gun. You know, if you're like a Full Metal Jacket type person, you know, and you love your guns or whatever, that's you. That's on you. You do what you like, you know. And I form my own opinions, and my opinions are mine. They're my own. They're the only thing that truly is mine. But I feel a certain way. Not everybody's a gun nut. There are people that are.
I'm not a gun nut, but I still believe in the right
to bear arms.
Or is it the right to
arm bears?
Yeah.
I think they got it twisted. You want to imagine that? A grizzly walking around with an AK? We fucked. But that's neither here nor there. When they wrote that, they only had muskets.
Yeah, that's.
They didn't have an M16. They didn't have land, the air, anything. They don't have what we have now. Not saying civilians can get lit and land the air attack weapons, but you know that like still it's pretty crazy. They would think about muskets and stuff like that, and but you know that it is within our rights though.
But man, I think if it's in the right, who's to say that that law or whatever you want to call it, right, wasn't like it was written back when it was muskets, but hey. If we come up with a new design or something,
they can't rewrite the Ten Commandments.
But I'm saying, who's to say that law didn't automatically carry over even for, because the right didn't say, oh, you have the right to hold a musket. It says you have the right to bear arms.
Hold on, this went to sleep. We want to show me beautiful artwork here. No, I completely agree with that, but it's a touchy subject though. It really is a touchy subject because I'm on the fence about it. I feel one way about it, and I agree with the gun lovers, and I understand the point of view that you try to get across. And you know, you want it for protection. That's perfectly fine. I get that. What if our government overturns on us? But then again, when you go to buy a gun, and the people that do it legally, when you go to buy a gun, and you are a disturbed individual, do you think? All right,
you shouldn't be able to get one.
You're a disturbed individual.
Yes, I am.
For you that don't know, he's a disturbed individual. All right, I'm not talking about the band Disturbed. He's a good guy, but you know, he couple screws ain't there all the way. But it happens. But he can't go get a gun.
If you reference the Happy Meal thing, I'm the box and I'm missing the fries and the cheeseburger on the inside. I got the toy in there, but you know,
the toy and the napkin that they were nice enough to put in there, and the juice box. But he's missing the main component to actually make him a happy meal. He's just a meal. But oh goodness, made me lose my train of thought on that one, you asshole. You know what? We need an ice cream break.
Yeah.
Give me an ice cream break. All right, we've got some Hood. Hood is the shit. If you live in New England, I don't know if you can get it anywhere else.
Oh, this ain't the Red Sox brand?
No, it's not the Red Sox one. This was your big shovel.
Yeah.
You and your big shovel. Yes, I keep spoons handy because I never know when I'm gonna have ice cream. Well, this is our Hood break. We'll take a Hood break. How's that sound? So how about that local team?
Yeah, how about that local team? They're doing pretty good, ain't they, though? The local teams? I believe the Patriots are in the playoff.
We don't talk about them.
And I don't know about the rest of them. Now they're out. The baseball season's over.
It's winter juice. All right, that was our random ice cream break. This has been the second episode of the Dem-Adie Show. I'm Demi.
I'm M-Aide.
These are just our opinions, and if you don't like it,
you can fuck off.
Thank you. Goodbye.